It's week 2 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. He's not afraid to throw it, second in the NFL in touchdowns. The action is only moments away, and it's coming up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we got a great one this week, partner. One of the only games league-wide featuring 2 teams who both won their openers.
Yeah, it's been mission accomplished so far, each off to the start that they envisioned as the season began. And while it's only week 2, whoever can come out of this one with a win and jump to 2-0 has everybody in their division looking up at them.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now they face second down. Right up the gut. Big gain, has them across the 40. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a first down. Back-to-back carries here. And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 43. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Back now, pressure on its way. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Escapes a defender. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They're throwing it. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Brought in right side. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. They're set up at the 35 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They go play action on 1st. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back to throw. Ooh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 from the 41. Another carry for him. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Caught quickly on the slant. And that is a touchdown! So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Jackson now to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The offense getting set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And this one doesn't go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Looking for a throw here. Pressure's on him, and it gets home. He's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch made here at the 30. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Still sticking with the passing game. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing now, off play action. Fits it through the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And they'll have first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Room to run inside the 20. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives them the first.
Pretty obvious this defense. Man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
First down from the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Pass play now. He brings it in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense headed back to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
2nd and 3 now. From the 34. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and short. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give him a first down. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
The 46-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He puts some power on a deep one left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. That one gains 7. And they're going to have a first down. He'll throw it yet again. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 37-yard line.
From the 37. He's got a man left. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That puts us at the 2-minute warning. First down, ball at the 36. They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. They'll throw it again. Short pass caught by his tight end.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He's going to throw this one. This one's caught.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. Backed up this far and with such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just gonna kneel this out. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So we're at the halfway point of this game. A 13-point lead for him at the break. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And they are seconds away from half.
Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 39. Finds him on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. He has the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Lone back gets the handoff. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon, they're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back now, pressure on its way. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll give him a first down. Setting up a throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Looking to the air here. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing it again here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And it sets up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they stop him after a pickup down to the 24. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's a throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense ready to take the field now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the well again. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing off the play fake here. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Simple dive up the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Throwing from the gun here. Brought in right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll try and throw it here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Got 44 yards on his 1st kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Now this offense getting set to work here. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play coming here. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team on the field. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Running for the marker on second. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Has them the touchdown. These guys have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And his guys cut the lead down to just 2.
Visitors 14.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. The tight end going in motion right. On first down, they'll run. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And this one does not go far. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run it from the gun. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They're throwing it. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be a 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Cut out left. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. They'll come up 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They give it to him again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First down, and they go right back to him. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys jump in front now by 5. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. This offense ready to get going again now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Here he is to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing now. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw it. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. To throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Hauled in left side. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Now to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It was a great effort from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.